Hey guys, it's Manali, and I just figured it would be fun to show off 6 of my favorite pairs of jeans that I have, or at least 5 of my best Wranglers, 1 pair of my For All Mankind. I would like to expand into other types such as Kimes and 7s, but I think I'm most known for wearing my Wranglers and that I would love to show them off to you. So I'm gonna start in these. These were probably my more disappointing jeans. I'm not as much of a fan of these. These are my Barbie Wranglers, and I was super excited to get my Barbie Wranglers. I thought it was so much fun that they have these pink features. However, they weren't exactly the cut that I'm used to or would have kind of affiliated Barbie into wearing. The boy cut, rougher look, thicker material. They were too long for me and had to be cut, which is a very common thing you will see throughout my pile of jeans. But this is going to start it off, my Wrangler Barbies. Next off are probably the pair I am most known for. These are boot rise, low rise, and they are the ones that I first went viral in. Over time, they have actually had to be re-dyed because I wore them so much, to the point that they no longer have the Wrangler print on mine. I love these jeans. They fit like a glove. Again, I had to shorten them. I'm only 5'4", so they tend to be a little short. The pattern in them has definitely changed from being dyed and getting washed in, washing the horses in them, getting wet out in the chores, a little bit of riding in them. But these are probably one of my favorite pair. They're just incredibly comfortable, and I like how dark they are. I liked the second pair of jeans so much that I decided to add a new pair of almost the same type to my Amazon wish list, and these were bought for me. These are labeled the boot cut. They still have the Wrangler sizing on them. They are also lovely low rise. However, I have not cut these to fit yet. So it does make it so I fit more appropriately while riding. My feet can still be covered, and they can make that length, but they do make it so I kind of drag them around a little bit. I'll save them more for special occasions. Something that's a fun feature is that since they have the dual, sometimes I mess them and I have to be told by my fans that I have done so. But these are definitely one of my favorites as well, and they were to replace my original first pair. Back to a pair that maybe wasn't my favorite pick, but do have their own purpose here on the farm. These are another pair of very low, kind of looser style jeans. They're a little bit more of that boy cut like the Barbie jeans, just without the Barbie label. They're still Wranglers, still very cute. They just are a little bit looser, which makes it really helpful in the winter that I can fit a pair of leggings underneath them in order to stay warm. But they definitely aren't my go-to summer going out, heading out jeans. Comfortable, maybe a little too loose for me. I like to feel a little more contained. Speaking about contained, I now have a pair of Wrangler riders on, which have an elastic band on the inside to hold a tight frame. They have some popping white stitching, right? Again, these have not been cut. They are my riding ones, so I do not want to have them be extra short during this time. I absolutely love them, but they will leave eventually an impression on your hips due to the elastic on the inside. Somewhat helpful while you're riding to have them stay up, not so helpful when it comes to comfort all day wear, but they are cute with the extra bright white stitching. Next, and not last but certainly not least, are going to be my pair of non-Wrangler jeans. They are a little different. So these are my 7 For All Mankind. Obviously, they were well loved as I've ripped a hole in them. These always have come the right length. I never had to cut them. They don't have as much like fun print on the pockets or anything. They do have the little emblem, but these are certainly a pair of jeans that I absolutely adore, And since it's time to get chores done, I'm going to strap up and get to work. Of course, I don't know if you've noticed, my belt is 100% custom. It says It's Amanda Lee on the back. It's my name. Don't wear it out. And have a great evening or day, depending on when you watch this. Tell me which one is your favorite pair in the comments.